So as a content creator, there's so many things that you want to improve. You want to improve how you create videos, maybe how you appear on camera, how you speak, maybe your thumbnails, how you do your branding, and all these things. And that's great. But the problem is that when you have all these different things you're trying to improve all at once and they're pulling you in different directions, guess what? When you're being pulled in different directions all at the same time, you end up going nowhere. And so this idea of improving so many things, while great, can be convoluted, complex to the point where it's useless and it really doesn't help. So what I want to share with you today is a simple idea that enables you to take one word and turn it into a goal. And that one word goal is going to be the driving force of everything that you do. So it influences what you think, what you say, and what you do. So let me go through the process of identifying a one word goal and how to use it. Now, the first part of the process is to spend a few minutes just sitting down and thinking about what is one word that you want to be the driving force behind your mindset as a content creator moving forward. How long? We'll get to that in a second. But what is one word that stands out to you that you would love to help guide you and direct you as to what you need to do? Not a statement, not a quote, not a sentence, one word. Could be authenticity. It could be consistency. It could be simplicity. It could be energy, being motivated in your videos or in having the energy to do things, taking action or action. That would be your one word. Or in this case, maybe it's fearless. There are thousands of different ideas that you could likely come up with. A quality word that you want to be the basis of your mindset moving forward. Now, once you've identified that one word, you want to write it down on paper. Now, I know that you're probably digitally minded. You type things out, you put them on your phone, but it's so very important. I'm a big proponent of writing things down because it makes things happen. So get an index card and write down your one word. We're going to look at this from the example of fearless. Now, once you have your one word written down, you'll see some bullet points here. What are those? Those are ways to define how you're going to use that one word to drive what you think, say, and do in your content creation process. So let's look at this example. Fearless. I fearlessly create content even if it's not perfect. That's bullet point number one. Even if it has mistakes in it, I don't care. I'm not going to let it slow me down. Even if it's not the best lighting, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Even if I have to record in my car, I'm going to create content because why? I'm fearless. That's my one word goal. Second bullet point, I fearlessly show up on camera even though it scares me. That's bullet point number two. Now, being on camera is something I enjoy. It's not something that scares me, but perhaps that's a challenge for you. And if it is, you would want to write that down. So you show up on camera. Why? Because you're fearless. Bullet point number three, I fearlessly share my ideas even if others may criticize me. And guess what? They will. They'll criticize you. But you're not going to be worried about that when you are fearless. When you have this mindset that I'm not going to let that slow me down and stop me because people are going to criticize me no matter what. But it's not a roadblock for me because I'm fearless. I'm letting that drive my behavior. So you have your one word, you have your 3 bullet points that define how you're going to use this. Now what you want to do is put this somewhere that you can look at it every day. And you want to review it on a daily basis. Take 30 seconds or so, look through it, read those bullet points, and make sure you get that mindset. Feed on that on a regular daily basis. Now, to help you to do this even more is you can put this one word. You don't have to use the 3 bullet points. You can just have an index card with one word and 3 bullet points, just one of those. But then get some Post-it notes and put fearless on that. Put that on your computer. Maybe put fearless on your phone screen, your home screen, maybe your computer desktop, on the refrigerator, on the mirror in the bathroom, in the shower, whatever you want to do. Put it somewhere that you can look at it and see it on a regular basis. And you're going to just by osmosis take in that idea of that word on a regular basis just because you're looking at it from time to time. But again, review it every single day. Now, we talked about how long does this process work? How long do you do this? Well, you want to do it for as long as it takes to actually master what that one word symbolizes. So that could be a week, more than likely not, but at least maybe a month. So have one word that you use to drive your behavior for 1 month, or it could be a quarter of the year, throw every 3 months, or every year, perhaps. Some people use a one-word goal to drive everything that they do for the entire year, but that's up to you. But I would recommend at least a month until you have mastered the mindset that that one word really symbolizes. Then once you've done that for 1 month, then go back, do this process again, choose another word. It could be simplify. Again, it could be consistency. What's the next thing that you feel like would be a process or a word that would enable you to improve everything that you're doing? Choose that, write down the 3 bullet points, and look at it on a regular daily basis as we just described. So that is the one word goal and how the process works. Now, why does this work so well? What is so powerful about it? Well, as we talked about earlier, it's powerful because it's simple. It's not a convoluted thing that's pulling you in different directions that is so complex that your brain doesn't understand what you need to do. This, it can understand. It knows what to do. And because it's understandable, it's simple, it's actionable. You're actually going to do something with it. And, there is more power in one idea that you use than 100 ideas that you never use, but you may know. So this makes you use this one idea to drive your behavior. And again, once you start filling your mind and your emotions and your thought process with your one word, it's going to shape what you think, what you say, and what you do. That's the power of repetition. That's the power of flooding your mind with that one idea over and over and over again. It's actually going to do something to change what you're doing and improve it. And that's what you want. So I hope that you found this one idea helpful and useful. And if you did, I appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and share very much. And I hope that you have an amazing day.